Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart. Welcome to Studio Chatter. You can almost feel it in the air. Fiesta Days is coming.
I'm Angie Murphy. We'll visit with a few members of the Casa Matilda. That should be a fun night.
And I'm Angela Euler. We'll talk with a woman that grew up here and what Fiesta Days means to her.
And we'll check out the Western wear fashions from a new store in town and meet some of the new Little Miss royalty. All that and more coming up on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. Fiesta Days will officially kick off in just a few weeks. Can you believe it?
Oh, this is the best time of year for Spanish pork.
It really is, yes.
100%, guys. And Stacy's just so sad she can't be here. One of her favorite times.
So I wasn't paying attention though. Where is the blondie?
She's in Seattle, I believe. Yes.
So she's probably getting better weather in Seattle.
She is. I'm 100%. Natasha was like, what are you guys wearing tonight? I will not be there. Yeah, it was cute texting.
Right. Yes, yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, we've totally traded. So all of us are kind of with our itchy eyes and our runny noses.
It's kind of summer, but not really. I mean, it's been crazy spring. And now we've just floated into this like overgrowth, I feel like. So there's lots of pollen in the air and stuff. My throat's on fire. Can't get enough of the itching.
And everyone's cutting their hay at the same time.
Yep, totally.
So the cotton.
Yep, and the cotton's
that means
glowing.
it's summer, guys. That really does. And then this, so Fiesta Days.
Yes. Well, everybody's duded up and ready to go, right?
Yeah, we got our boots on, guys. We're ready.
Yes, I got my boots on.
Do you have a tradition every year that
we do? For 24th, when they do the fireworks, we have all of my extended family, well, Kevin's extended family over, and we swim in the little pool in the back, we have a big screen, and we watch a movie, and then everyone just sits there because we are right behind the sports park.
Okay.
So when the fireworks go off, it's like we're right there, right by the fireworks.
So
Angela, that's
in the
so
front
lucky.
and the back.
Yeah, that's super lucky. My son-in-law, they live up in Elk Ridge, and their backyard kind of sits on this hillish type thing, and you can just sit in their backyard and just see the whole valley light up. It is just amazing for the 4th and 24th.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
It's really
kind of a
neat.
far away but panoramic shot, right?
Because they usually can't do fireworks up at their house, but to see it, we're like, should we go to my house, do fireworks, and run up there? I don't know. It's really fun.
That is awesome. And then you don't have the traffic. You don't get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
We invite people to our house so they can go through the traffic.
And then you can hang out.
Or just go to bed.
Wow. Okay, what is behind you though? You brought something special.
So I did bring something really cool. So my mother-in-law has collected scarves from, let's see if I have this upside down.
we were both coveting
I'm going
this
around.
when she walked in.
Hey,
It's amazing.
so I'm not doing a good job holding it up. But it has scarves from all the different Fiesta Days, and then she just quilted it, and then it's long, and it's for sitting on the bench at the rodeo. So you know how the benches are hard,
Okay.
Or if
But a blanket you bring it and it's folded up and it like is rolling
and it's so bulky.
and
It's so bulky. So this is it's not very wide. You can see how wide it is.
But it just folds over the bench.
It just goes over the bench, and it's long.
Angela, she should open up a booth for Fiesta Days and sell those.
I think she should.
I've never seen that idea.
So
Have
everybody
you?
got, for Christmas, we got tickets to the rodeo, and we got one of these. Isn't that
What
so
a cute idea.
I love that.
So she had different color scarves, but after, Dave's been in the city, working for the city for 40 some years.
So
You
were
collect
these
them.
during
These were COVID
the
ones.
COVID years?
Yes, because we used them at Spanish
what
Fork
I
High
thought.
School
You
football.
reckon-
They gave us some
So
extras.
this one specifically, but everybody got a different scarf and a different plaid. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So she had collected them through the years.
That is so fun.
So don't throw your
Wow.
stuff away, guys.
No, we're going to bring him to your mother-in-law.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Sorry,
make me
Susan,
some
you're going to be busy.
I love that idea.
Creative people though, because I would be like, what are you going to do with this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not creative that way.
I know.
No, but that's
what
a grand idea.
Useful item, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes things are just like fluff, but you're like, no, this is a really useful
That's something
item.
that you'll use. And you
Yeah.
could use it for anything.
I mean, you
Really,
could,
like
you
any
could take it
sports
to a
game or
BYU game and
whatever.
put it on your lap if it's
Yeah.
cold, like a lap blanket, where it's just not overly bulky.
Yeah, that's so great.
I maybe
few
should do
people.
something like that for the ice arena. because I'm always looking for something to sit on. So maybe I should be creative. But
And do like previous costumes.
there you go.
Little sequin.
Probably not as comfortable.
You know
right?
how we made the
True.
shoes? She could make something with it.
You could, Natasha. You could
see.
do something.
Is it,
A
that's
placesaver.
right. There's a good reason I was
saw my
not
shoe.
here
You
last
weren't
time.
here, but now is your chance.
Yeah,
to shine.
they make fun of me because
girls.
I am not the crafty one.
We went and made cookies one time. I don't know if you heard about this. The Cookie Crave. It was a grand experience for Natasha.
Not
Did you
good.
put salt instead of sugar?
No, it was just decorating. I'm sure you're
decorating, and
struggling
I'm
just a little
I'm
bit.
just not great with design. It's
But you're
okay.
amazing.
It's okay.
With a lot of other things. Maybe just not cookies.
It was more like a big blob. But it's all good.
You know what?
That's
It's
horrible.
people like you that make the rest of us feel better because I'm
Well,
not
cookie
I'm not-
decorating. She makes me feel bad about other stuff.
I'm not good at that.
At different things, right?
Yes, totally.
So what have you been doing in the last couple of weeks, or probably since the last time that we met together?
Yeah.
So we planned a funeral.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, just my uncle passed, but it was interesting because I don't know if you guys remember the guy that we had on about wills.
Okay,
and
I
the
was
attorney.
also away,
You
but
were
it was
also
but it
away.
was my friend.
So he
yes,
talked about
okay.
him, and I thought, oh, we're good. We set one up, and now that he's passed, and we have to go through the will, and now we're like going through and
Oh, I was
doing
thinking wheels. No, yes, I remember the wheels.
when
Yes.
when Ken was here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, when
Okay.
Ken Prigmore was here.
Uh-huh.
And anyways, we didn't do it right. So we have to
didn't.
do
Oh, no.
probate. But it's
Okay.
okay. It's the learning experience. But now I realize, oh, okay, this is what this means and this is what this means. So,
Right.
So it is
anyways,
important to have it done the right
so
way.
important. Now things are still going to everyone they're supposed to, but
But it just kind of has to
a
go through
little
the
bit
court.
longer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, here's a plug for
sad.
Kenneth Prigmore. There you go.
back to Ken.
Yep.
And
He
what
did
have you
well.
been doing?
Well, the eye is feeling better. I poked my eye, which we talked about last
Yes.
time with the twig, but it's healing well. It was a little fuzzy for a minute, but doing good.
Nobody give her a BB gun either.
No,
Shoot her eye
I
out.
should not have anything sharp.
Wow.
But yeah, that was crazy. We have been busy with year-end stuff, starting summer, and we're heading to Lake Powell this week.
Oh, Lake
So-
Powell's going to be so fun. I
It'll
heard
be
it's
perfect.
a lot.
It's a
more
lot
full.
fuller, and the temperatures are going to be milder for what it normally
so-
is. Usually it's like in the hundreds, and it's supposed to be like 90. So
That's-
that's perfect.
Well, in that regard,
really
it will be
nice.
awesome, right?
Yeah, really nice. And then we've been going to baseball games. My little grandson that's 6 is playing ball, and
Oh, that's
guys,
so
it is
cute.
melting my heart. And he wears his dad's number. He's got a gold chain.
Oh,
Just
he's into
Spanish
it.
fork all in. But I love it because he'll hit, and then he'll go and get his glove, and then he'll run out. Hi, Cheech, love you. And I was like, that is not going to last long, right?
No, get a video and picture that.
Eating up.
Well, Fiesta Days is ahead.
Here we
So,
go.
Here we go. Coming up next on Studio Chatter, we'll meet a couple of the new Little Miss Spanish Fork royalty. Stay with us for all the introductions. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. The Little Miss Spanish Fork program has been giving younger ladies a chance to serve and learn about our community for many years. And recently, the new royalties were selected. Let's welcome the preteen queen, Aaliyah Kirk, and the new teen queen, Lexi Cox, to the table. Welcome, ladies, and congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It is a huge
I've
deal.
always wanted to be a queen.
Well, we just need those boots,
We need
maybe,
those
because
boots.
we can't do what these lovely ladies have done.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many days have we been queens?
Like 2?
2 days?
2.5? 2.5.
2.5? Oh, wow, this is amazing. So tell us maybe a little bit about yourself. Should we start with preteen? Okay, tell us your name and a little bit about you.
So my name is Aaliyah Kirk, and I play the piano and I also dance. I've been dancing the whole day, and it's super fun, and I just love it.
Awesome.
Wow. I
And
feel
you-
like I need to take dance lessons from you. I can tell you're probably a really good dancer. If you can play the piano and dance, can you do both of them at the same time?
Never tried.
She probably could.
I'm sure she could. 100%.
They
They're
are
queens.
super talented young ladies.
Okay, and then tell us a little bit about you.
My name is Lexi Cox, and I danced pretty much the whole day today. It's super fun.
I dance and I play with my sisters a lot and I dance with them too.
You do. So sweet.
That is awesome. Do you teach them dances? Yeah. Do you teach
make
them
them do-
weird moves?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
YouTube video worthy.
So how long did it take you both to prepare to get ready for the pageant? So you knew that it was maybe coming up, so how many
Yeah.
weeks?
Took me like 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I know that you both dance a lot, so
Well,
preparing.
they danced all day today, so I'm imagining a couple times a week, 3 times a week. You guys are just every day you're dancing.
I dance every day from either 8:30 or 9 to 1:30 or 2.
So you
Wow.
love it. You love it. That is so fun.
What kind of dancing do you do?
I do all styles.
Okay.
So ballroom, hip hop, jazz, contemporary, tap, lyrical.
Wowzer.
Wow. All the things. And what about you?
I do like lyrical, contemporary, jazz, hip hop. We don't do tap or ballroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite? If you had to only
Lyrical.
do, you like that one?
Oh, that one's
Which
so
one's your
pretty.
favorite?
Well, I like musical theater, but I also like jazz. But they're kind of the
could
same
be the
thing.
same. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yep.
I see.
Depending on what number you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some musical theater, they're a little more jazzy. So, depends.
Totally.
I see a future for you in musicals.
So what do you guys have to do on stage and to prep? Do you do interviews? Do you do athletic wear? Like what kind of competitions are there that you guys do?
We just do dancing ones to where like they call out your number and you go out and you dance and then that's pretty much it. And then they have awards and stuff.
Oh, I love it.
So stepping outside of the dance studio, stepping off of the stage, so not modeling your beautiful gowns that you modeled.
Gorgeous.
We're
Favorite
getting
part.
ready for Fiesta Days. So there's some things that you'll be doing for Fiesta Days. What things are you excited for Fiesta Days?
Well, I'm excited for helping my community and making new friends and stuff like that.
So I think that you're also probably a part of the flag retirement ceremony. Are you familiar with that?
It's a new thing. But you're going to be a professional as soon as you get done doing it now.
Yeah, you'll want to do it every day like dance.
And then there's also the big tents, and you'll help with the crafts there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the parade.
I was going to say, you get to be in the parade, right,
Yes.
girls?
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen your float? Are you on a float?
Yeah.
You are?
Have you practiced your wave?
No.
Let's practice, should we? Okay, I heard that you go elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, wrist. Is that, no? Is that old school?
I'm not sure.
Okay, how are you guys?
I normally just wave, but sometimes I'll go like,
Like that?
Maybe we should teach them, right?
See?
Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist.
Or
We
you
don't know
could
if
do
that's right or
this,
wrong.
Or you could do love.
Do it like this. Just go like this and say hi to everybody.
Then say the studio chatter ladies stop. Do this.
They're not going to get crowned again after this lesson.
As part of the pageant, I think you helped a lot also with some service. What about collecting the food stuff? Did you collect a bunch of cans?
Yes.
yeah.
How many?
I
Do you know?
collected 216 cans.
Holy cow.
That's amazing.
Did you have to carry all of those?
We took little trips at a time.
Oh.
Did you go door to door to collect them? Oh, that's a lot of work. Even just like 5 or 6 cans in a bag is a lot.
We had like my stroller and we just set them in there until it was full and then we
And
would-
took them home, dropped them off.
and then went back.
Oh, that's so great. So all around your neighborhood, that's really awesome.
We had just like a bin on our front porch, and we'd have people like drop off the cans there, and even some of them I couldn't even carry back in. I'm like,
so heavy.
why is it so heavy?
Well, because you two are just so teeny and little. I'm sure those cans weigh
petite
way
with
more
all
than
those
you.
cans.
Yep.
Yes.
Think of all the people that you're helping feed. That's pretty amazing.
Yep.
That's really, really, great.
Really
You guys did
serving
that.
the community.
I
Yep.
love that.
Okay, and how many girls get to go and do this kind of stuff with you guys? Are there
Well,
more little misses that
We
help
have
out?
4 attendants, and
Okay.
then we also have junior mini.
Okay,
So there's, yeah.
queens.
And then their attendants.
So there's a big group of you guys.
Yeah.
So you can all have some friends, some buddies when you're out there. That's awesome. That's really fun. Okay, so what's one thing that you're excited to do this year?
I'm excited to be in the parades.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
100%. And what are you excited about?
Same, the parade.
The parade?
And like helping people out.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
That's awesome.
A hot parade, and then there's a cold parade, right? Is there a colder parade, I think, later in the year?
I think.
We did the light parade last year because I was first to attend it, and I forgot to bring gloves.
Oh,
So my hands were freezing. And like,
That was your way during
This is how you get the circulation back in your hands.
so you probably won't do that again this year, right? Maybe some
You'll
hand
have-
warmers.
yeah.
Tell your mom 3 pair of gloves
At
all
least
times.
my friend had extra hand warmers,
Okay.
so I at least had that. But I'm bringing gloves next time.
That's good.
Definitely.
Life lessons just from parades.
Yep. Learning a lot.
So if I was to want to be a Little Miss, what would I have to do?
You would have to find dresses
Okay.
to like walk in your interview, practice your interview.
Do I have to
and-
practice walking a certain way?
Yes.
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 Like a lady.
Okay.
Okay. All
Would
right.
you recommend it to all of your friends and you would totally do it again?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
We love you guys. Congratulations.
Yes, have a super, super year. Thanks so much. Coming up, these boots were made for walking is a clue about our next guest. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. A few months ago, the Boot Barn opened its doors in Spanish Fork, and if you haven't been inside, you're in for a big surprise. Let's welcome the manager of the Boot Barn, Janet Lambert, to the table. Welcome.
Welcome, Janet.
Love the Boot Barn. As soon as I saw the sign, it was all I could do to not go in there and try and get a job. But I wouldn't make any money.
That might be okay, right?
Right? And then get discounts. Like that could be a
I
thing.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you, and the smell and the feel right now. Wow.
The smell is a big thing. Sadly, if you work there, you lose the sense of smell, but everybody walks in and I like to make them pause and
Smell that
Breathe in.
leather.
breathe in. Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about you and about Boot Barn.
Let's see. I am here in Spanish Fork. Have a long history in retail. I just started with Boot Barn like 3 weeks before the store opened. So
Wow.
actually, confession time, I haven't been Western that long.
Really?
But
I would never guess.
Listen, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Exactly. And as I've gotten into it, I just find it's just such a welcoming environment and so friendly and easy to get into and easy to love. And I love Boot Barn. They're a great company, named the fastest growing retailer in the United States, not only in square footage but in dollars as well. So yeah,
Really? So
great
Western's coming
business.
back around. Yes?
Yeah.
Huge.
I mean, it's always
Yes.
here. I mean,
Right.
in Spanish Fork, it's always here. But I feel like gaining like new grounds to go back to our roots, maybe.
Well, our mission statement is we are sharing the American spirit one handshake at a time. And I think that America,
like it.
Yeah, we're ready to get back to that spirit of adventure, of hard work, and of being rewarded for that hard work. I think that's
Well,
what
and we have
America's
shows like Yellowstone, and everybody wants to get out of that big city feel, and they want to get out in the country.
Homesteading
And this
and-
kind of gives you that feel, doesn't it?
about. Yeah, a lot. Lots of fun.
So you said that you had a long history of retail. What had you been associated with before?
So probably some of your viewers will probably recognize me. I ran the frame shop next door at Hobby Lobby since they opened. Before that, I ran an art gallery, and I've been all over the country running different companies.
Okay.
I was with the corporate level for Furniture Row and have just done all of it. I tried to get out of it once for almost a year, and I just can't do a desk job.
You like people and connection with people. I love that.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what Boot Barn has to offer.
So Boot Barn, a lot of people assume that it's just boots.
That's
It's
what I
named
had
Boot
never
Barn,
been
right?
in, and
Right.
that's what I
A lot
thought.
more than boots, huh?
Well, we have to accessorize your boots, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
like these.
Exactly.
And
Look, you're such
Yes.
a good. I
This
love
is
it.
everything.
Everything
is Boot
head
Barn.
to toe.
Head to
Boot
toe,
Barn.
earrings.
Oh my goodness,
necklace.
Angela.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way
yes.
to promote
I told
and
you
go.
I should have a job there so that we don't have to take out a second mortgage.
Yeah, we are the largest Western retailer in the United States, which probably sums up, I like to say in the world, because I don't know that anybody's more American West than America.
This is true. I would assume not.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so boots are kind of the basic. What
Boots are
type
kind
of
of the
boots
basic.
are we looking
So,
at there?
I brought a couple pair of boots. This is a fun boot I like to talk about. We carry some exotics. If I don't have them in
Is that
store,
crocodile skin?
I have it in online. This is actually called peruku. It is a fish. If you watch, is it the Exploration Channel? The guy that
Okay.
catches the monsters.
Oh my
aka
gosh,
fish?
yes.
Monster fish.
Oh
is
my
crazy.
heavens.
Fish
That's
is
so
wonderfully
great.
durable. It's soft and supple on your foot and stretchable and
And it seems like it'd be waterproof, right?
I
Right
actually was
on.
going to ask. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's like a mermaid.
waterproof. Yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
That's
So we have
really awesome.
fun boots. I know a lot of dads probably got a new pair of boots for Father's Day this weekend.
But
and
they need
we're
another pair,
excited.
so go back into Boot Barn.
I always need
Well,
another
for the
pair.
24th, everyone needs a new pair. Right, Natasha?
Yeah, of course.
One category that I think people don't know we have is we have a full selection of work
boots,
apparel.
okay.
The steel toe.
Boots to clothing to FR fire retardant clothing, full selection of that.
Those are cool.
And then
Timberlands.
what are we talking about today, ladies?
Oh yeah. If you didn't,
Yesterday's.
and if you didn't make the rodeo queen and you really wish you would have been a queen, now you can be a
Oh, yeah.
queen or princess
Yeah.
or whatever you want to be.
Those will
always
make every girl
love the
feel like a
bling.
queen. Yeah,
Yes, we're
for
saying
sure.
this and her beautiful
Oh,
scarf.
yeah,
Yes,
lots
you
of
need the
fun. You
scarf.
Could jazz
and
up
the
any
boots.
outfit.
You can bling every day.
Those
any
are
day.
gorgeous. Those are really pretty.
Yeah,
I do love
we love them.
bandana.
We've sold quite a few of them, but hey, they're worth it.
Yeah.
Something happens to us women when we put a good pair of boots on.
It's true.
Well, you
Shoes
could go
in general.
biking in those
We
and not
become
have
them.
to wear reflectors, right?
Sure.
I love it. Okay, so what
Yeah.
else do we have?
So up here, Cody James is one of our private labels, and it's our #1 selling label. Great apparel, all kinds of everything from boots and belts and hats to jeans and shirts, just anything you need. We've got
More
the basic,
bling.
yeah, more bling. always
that
bling.
belt is so
You have
pretty.
to accessorize all the bling.
Exactly.
Okay.
We have the Wrangler, and then there's a Cody James t-shirt. On the far end, that's a Rank 45 t-shirt, and I just like to bring them up
bring that
for
up.
those that follow PBR. Rank 45 is another one of our private labels, and they're also one of the major sponsors of the Carolina Cowboys in the PBR teams.
Oh, wow. I did not know this.
cool.
Thank you for
yeah,
the
we do a lot of
education.
sponsorships around, and we love to be involved in the community.
You love
This
this.
is what I think needs to come back is the bolo.
boleros?
Yeah,
That's
the
so
bolo
cool.
tie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this one is pretty sweet. See, your man can bling too. Right next to you.
Yes, you're right.
And he can too.
Yep.
Okay, now
exactly.
I'm
And
eyeing
then-
this. Show us that.
So we have quite a big selection of the Montana Silver, and that's just one of the buckles. We have lots of buckles available, and of course, you need a good belt and a good buckle. Your man wants to bling too.
Can you engrave like winner of something on there so you feel like you won the belt buckle?
Custom-made one for
And
Angela.
you know, it's a high quality belt, so I'm sure it could take the
Best
engraving.
cook in the kitchen.
I don't
and
have an engraver, but yeah, that's a good point.
So lots of plain belts, and then you can add any one of these belt buckles to them. Okay. And then,
And then we always have hats.
Yeah,
There's a nice
Stetson.
Stetson
You
resistol.
can't go wrong with Stetson.
Yeah.
Except for I have a fat head. This isn't gonna fit me.
And
This is a felt.
This is a felt, a Saratelli. Very nice, yeah.
Do you have beaver?
That's yep.
Is that the beaver?
that one's a little bit big, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
looks good.
Cute on you.
Good. Okay, I'll keep it.
Okay, time to go.
Sure.
I've got this.
Is this actually a no-no to put them this
Like
way?
that.
Yeah, you are 100% right.
I did not know
you don't
this.
want
Yeah, you gotta store them.
You gotta store them.
Yes.
Will it just flatten the
Yeah.
top?
It flattens the crown, and there is a whole lot of nostalgia around a hat. Like, you should never touch somebody else's hat when it's on their head. You should.
Okay.
It's
Bad
kind
luck?
of a sacred thing. Like,
Okay.
I know some of us think we're being flirty, and we'll go grab a hat off, and that's like, whoa. Yeah,
Okay,
no.
that's a no.
That's their
okay.
hat.
And is this
It's-
bad luck, or is it just bad for
You just
the?
supposed
It's
to
bad for
store
the hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is this-
storing it's this way, but
Is this a snap button?
This is part
that's-
of another one of our private lines
Okay.
is The Hawks, which is great workwear. A lot of people love our Hawks.
okay.
Competes with Carhartt because it's long. I don't know about you guys, but my husband's kind of tall, and I see a lot of tall guys in the store. And you wash those shirts, and they just keep.
Yeah,
Shrinking up.
you don't want to be a plumber if you're not a plumber.
Seriously, no, we don't want to see that.
That's good, Angela.
But the Hawks is a really great line for workwear, everyday wear.
That's
all
really,
kinds of
that's
stuff.
awesome. That's
Yep.
a nice shirt. Okay, and then tell us about this
This,
really
I
quick.
was
We
eyeing
also
this
have
also. This is beautiful.
Purses and bags, and if you're in Western, y'all know what an
Cowhide is,
Yeah.
I love that cowhide.
This is that
so
purse
pretty.
that you
So
will
cute.
have forever.
I feel like
It will
Stacy
not
needs
wear out.
this because it matches like the boots that she kind of got, right?
Did she get
Stacy, if you're out there, you need this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really pretty.
So we've got it all covered. If we don't have stuff in store, I like to say we're kind of like the Amazon of Western wear. We can order it into the store.
Well, I went online just looking at your stuff. Insane how much you guys selection you have online.
We have 15,000 pair of boots online.
Well, I feel like I was shopping for boots online at the Boot Barn long before Boot Barn made its way to
Yeah,
Spanish
Natasha
Fork,
was
so-
like ecstatic when she heard. And I was like,
yes,
I
very
didn't know
afraid to
as
go
well. She was
inside.
like, oh yeah, it's gonna be so great. But I did stop by to pick up a gift card for Stacy.
Nice.
And wow, your selection is amazing, and the store is beautiful and so well like organized, and
Thank you.
it's
We
really
try.
awesome.
I have
Yeah.
a great staff. Shout out to my staff. I actually am a traveling manager. I do a lot of training all over the area, and so I'm gone a lot. So thank you for
Yeah, they did a
that
really great
compliment.
job.
They do a good job of keeping it up.
If folks don't know where you are, please tell them where you're located.
Perfect location, right between Hobby Lobby and Lowe's.
Easy. People know that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Janet.
Thank
Amazing
you.
stuff.
Yes, come down and see us.
Okay, we're so
Barn.
happy you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll talk about the theater. That's next. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. One of our favorite Fiesta Days events, and that list is long, is the Spanish Fork Community Theater yearly offering. And this year should not disappoint. Let's welcome Brooklyn Tanner and Kaylee Hepburn from the cast of Matilda the Musical. Welcome.
Thanks for having us. I love Matilda, guys.
We do too.
Right? Oh, I'm sure you do.
So delightful. So
Right?
delightful.
It's like a good, sad, great story, right?
It has everything. It really takes you on that emotional roller coaster.
It sure does. Okay, tell us a little bit about each of you and how you got connected to Matilda.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm Brooklyn, and I moved to Spanish Fork just 1 year ago. I just absolutely love it here, and theater is my favorite hobby, so I got to audition with almost 200 people that auditioned for this show.
Wow,
Really?
guys.
Yes, this is the biggest turnout the community theaters had in years, and while there's always great shows here. I saw last year's musical. This one had a huge response from so many people auditioning, and so we were able to take 100 people into the cast. And so we are so lucky to be in the cast, and I love this musical. It's so much fun. I play Mrs. Phelps, which is Matilda's good friend in the library before she starts school. She's a little kooky, but lovable. Yes, and this is Kaylee. She plays the amazing, tragic, and just gorgeous Miss Honey.
Oh, Kaylee, tell us a little bit about you and how you got
Yeah,
here.
so I'm originally from California, but I'm in Provo going to school.
Okay.
And Matilda's been a dream show for me, and so when I found out they were doing it here, I was like, I'm absolutely going. I will make the trip. It doesn't matter. I just want to be in it, and it's just been a delight. Like, as you can tell, Brooklyn's lovely, and so just working with people, just wonderful people in the community has been awesome.
That's so great. I'm always just amazed that our local theater just pulls these people from everywhere that you want to be a part of this theater. It must be a really neat, special, community.
It really is, and the whole cast, we've really become fast friends. Like, this is definitely the friendliest cast that I've ever been in. Like, everyone's on each other's team, and it's really fun, and so I think that is kind of a strength on stage, is that the ensemble work has been really good. And we have cast members from not only Spanish Fork, but like all the surrounding cities, Springville, Provo, Santaquin, and Payson, at least.
There's probably more, but I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
So how long do you practice before you perform? Like, when does practice start versus when
is
does
like
it-
auditions and then the practice schedule? What does that look like?
We auditioned in the middle of April, and then just right after it was cast, we started rehearsals right there in the end of April, and then we open on July 20th. So
May,
about-
June,
about
3 months?
Yep, lots
Kids.
of learning the music and then starting with the dancing, and then we add in all the stage movements, and then it all comes together. We get to start doing our very first full run through of the show next week, so we're so excited to see it all
Putting
come
all
together.
of those pieces together.
Like a big puzzle.
Cool.
So do you get to sing?
Yes.
You do?
And
So-
she sings angelically, so beautifully.
The music in the show really is just like unparalleled. I think it's just beautiful, and there's a lot of range. Like you get really funny songs and you get really tragic songs.
Yes.
and so it's just takes you on a
love-
journey.
And I do. I feel like that's the storyline in
Yes.
Matilda, right? It's that sweet little story about that young girl. I always wanted to perform, but go ahead.
No, so I was just looking at the days. So it runs the complete duration of Fiesta Days. We always like the matinee.
Saturday matinee is what we love.
It is
Yep.
fun because it can be a date night or it can be a whole family day with your family. So yeah, there's 3 matinees and there are 4 evening performances. So
Okay, we're gonna have to go the week after because I'll be gone during the 24th. But
Shame,
gonna.
shame.
I come and bring. I know. Come and bring my grandkids and.
it's a whole different kind of rodeo, and it's a lot of fun. So
I
it's,
love that.
It's good for the whole. It's good for the whole family. There's, like Kaylee said, really fun upbeat songs for the kids, and then but really deep and humane moments that I think. Parents will enjoy as well, and as a couple you can enjoy it, as a singleton you can enjoy it, and it's a really great show with a really great message as well.
What would you say if you were saying like this is the overall message of the play? What would you say it is?
The play is know your worth, and that it is very, very great, and care for one another in the way that you want to be treated, and don't stand for anything else.
Which is something I think a lot of people need to hear, and I love how it's done artistically through plays and musicals, and
Yes.
so
It's such a beloved story from Roald Dahl, the author, and then just the screenwriter and the music director. Our directors are great, and also the people that wrote the play really bring the best parts of the book into this really fun show.
Well, and as much as folks were trying to be cast into the show, I think it's going to be very popular also for people to try and get to the show.
Yes, that means it's a popular-
Yes, so that
yeah.
being said, get to the online ticket office right now to buy your
SF
tickets.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is where?
SpanishFork.org. You can just pop down to a community theater. You can even Google Matilda Spanish Fork, and then
And these tickets compared to like other plays and musicals, I mean, the tickets are like $10, $8, so affordable.
the most
and so
expensive
neat.
ticket is $10. So you can bring everybody that you need to, and it's an affordable, really fun time. And you get to see Kaylee sing.
I want to hear Kaylee sing. Pete, can we sing? Do you feel like singing?
This is an
Just a few
acapella
lines.
thing.
There you go. Yeah.
My house.
Good when we get to a little bit of my house.
My
It's very
House.
sad, very tragic.
Okay.
But this basically in the show is when Miss Honey, Matilda obviously doesn't have a very good family situation, and Miss Honey kind of takes her, and then they're each other's found family. She sees a lot of herself in Matilda, and so she takes her to her tiny little house and like walks her through the different things that make it her home, even though it's like so small and so sad. But yes, we could do an a cappella thing right now if you'd like.
Yeah.
Hey. Preview.
This roof keeps me dry when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet.
Oh,
That's a little preview.
that is perfect. So how long have you been singing?
I kind of grew up singing. I just my parents couldn't get me to stop singing, if that makes sense. But
In the shower?
yeah,
as you're
just kind of,
being
my
ready for
mom's very
school?
musical, so it's just kind of been.
Oh, okay.
So is that what you're going to school in?
No, I'm doing public administration, so.
So this is just your hobby. You're fun.
Yes.
This is what helps you get through the public administration.
She's very well rounded in it, and it comes through in her acting. She's very good.
And then the librarian gets to sing a little tidbit, just a
No
teeny-
singing,
Okay.
but she does get to be a part of Matilda's amazing story that she's writing about the acrobat and the escapologist. And they do this dangerous feat called the Burning Woman, hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in a cage. It's very fun.
Awesome.
So you'll want to just come to see that story. That's really fun.
I have to say, when Brooklyn's on stage, you like can't not watch her. It's so captivating.
Just
it's
attracted
so
to her.
good.
Oh, both of you are just dear. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. It's so fun.
So
and,
awesome.
And thanks for watching this really great show, and we hope you come see ours too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so one more time to purchase tickets, it's sfcitytickets.com, and the dates are the 20th through the 29th of July.
That's correct.
Thanks again.
Can't wait to see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Coming up next on Studio Chatter, we'll talk growing up with Fiesta Days. Welcome back. If you're a regular Studio Chatter viewer, you know we love to share stories about favorite memories during Fiesta Days. Our next guest certainly experienced our summer tradition from many perspectives. Let's welcome Janet Olson-Smith to the table. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Are,
so excited.
are identical. I mean,
Yeah.
you two look so
So-
much alike. So tell us how you related, Angela.
Okay, so this is my other mother. She's my mom's twin sister. So
Wow.
I was
Right.
thinking, oh, I should have my mom come on, but my mom's in Montana, but she's in Park City, so.
So this is like having your
Yeah.
mother here.
Yeah.
They're identical
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
Oh, that's so fun.
And they would have told the same stories. Sometimes they wake up and they're in
A
two
little
different
different.
states and they'll be wearing the same outfits.
Stop it.
Really?
No joke.
I really
No
feel like
joke.
they share the same heart and brain a little bit,
Yeah.
those identical twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not half brain. She didn't get half a brain.
Oh, no.
She got half a brain.
Smarty pants. So tell us.
So you drove from Park City?
I did.
Okay, so are you spending the night?
No, I'll try.
Are you gonna hang out? No? Okay.
Sometimes we party.
Park City is a,
Yeah.
Well, it sounds
An
like you
hour away.
party often.
Yes, we do.
So, okay.
So Janet's going to tell us a little bit about, because she's had a lot of experiences. So tell us about how you got started and how Fiesta Days kind of gave you a start in your cowgirl-isms.
Well, okay, so as a little girl with my twin sister, my dad would take us to the Fiesta Days rodeo. He loved going to the rodeo, and none of the other kids went. He knew we loved it because we loved horses, and so he took us. And I would watch the rodeo and just loved it, except for one part, and that was the bull riding, because that meant the rodeo was over. And I didn't want to go home. I wanted to stay longer. I wanted more rodeo.
You loved it that
So
much.
I did. It really was an impact on my life. And I'd watch the women go out and run their horses fast. And I thought, I want to do that someday. That's what I want to be.
Yeah.
That inspiration.
Now
So-
tell them about when you got to ride out with your little pony. Was it the 14 hand?
Yeah. So, so my dad bought us some ponies. Actually, this was half quarter horse, half pony. So not real tall, but yet could move.
And how old were you?
And I
About?
was 13.
Okay.
And I did 4-H with the Junior Diamond Fork Riding Club. And we did barrels and new poles. And I won some trophies, and it was really cool. So I wanted to ride in the Fiesta Days rodeo. And so I got signed up, and they put me on the 24th in the evening. And on these rodeos, they have what's called slack. So they'll run 50, 60 team ropers, bell racers at 1 in the afternoon. Nobody's in the stands, just to get their time, see if they can win some money. That didn't work for me, because I knew I wasn't going to win. But I wanted to ride in a rodeo, and I don't know who pulled the strings, but it was that night, 24th, the night.
Yeah.
And I go out there on my little 13 one-hand little dun-colored pony named Bumpy, and we went as fast as we could go. And I was flying, and I was trying so hard, and that little horse was running so fast. And we had the best time. And one of my mentors in the rodeo field, she's a professional bell racer, and she came up to me afterwards and she said, that little horse gave it the best try. It tried so hard and it did so good for you. And I was just beaming, and that was I made my
You're like, I made it. That's all I needed.
That's what she needed.
How
one
neat.
of my dreams had just come true.
Yeah,
Got to
bucket
ride the
list.
rodeo.
So since then, you have been first attendant up to the rodeo queen when you were, was it a senior year?
Senior year, yeah.
Senior year. And we were just talking about this. That was 45 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
My high school class reunion is on the 22nd of July, 45 years.
45 years.
That's awesome.
So, and then moving on from that, because some people, you know, they'll do rodeo, but then it kind of fizzles out. You have to go to real life, but not Janet.
So how did you
So
transition from there?
What would you say came next? Wagon trains?
Well, so then in high school, I did high school rodeo, and I did really well. Was awarded a full ride college scholarship to rodeo, and was paid to rodeo, and they paid for my college tuition.
So
But you did goat tying. Is that your goat tying?
I did goat tying, and a funny story about that.
They don't do that anymore, do they? They don't.
Well, they do it in high school. It's not. It's not.
Okay.
So I suspect that your horse was a lot better than Bumpy.
I had to graduate to another size horse, and it was hard because I loved that horse.
Yeah.
But I did, and I trained. My dad bought a new horse for me, off the track, chariot racing horse.
Oh, wow.
And I trained the horse to do barrels, and I was not doing real well in the high school rodeo. I couldn't win. I needed 4th place to be able to qualify for state finals. That was the goal, and couldn't do it. And my friends could do it, but I couldn't. I wasn't good enough, and so I thought, okay, I've got to up my game. It's not once a week to practice; it's every day. And I did every night after school. Every night I practiced. And all I wanted on the first rodeo in February was to get 4th place. And then I could go to state and I would be happy.
And
So the first rodeo came in February. I went up there. Not only did I win, I beat everybody by a whole 5 seconds.
Whoa.
The rest of the year it was really a shocker, because all I wanted was just that one 4th place win. And the
you
rest of
worked
the year,
your little heart out
I
to get
did.
there. Yep.
and
You worked as hard as Bumpy did.
I love that.
I did.
Bumpy taught you how.
But after this was a sophomore in high school. So after that, I qualified for state finals. Of course, we won all year, and then I went to the national finals, placed 7th in the nation.
Wow.
Pretty
the next
cool.
2 years, won state the next year, qualified for nationals the next 2 years in the top 10. One was 4th in the nation. So hard work, perseverance.
Once it clicked, but hard work.
Yeah.
That's a really
Gotta
good
put in the
lesson of
time.
that.
And if you're someone that needs more time than someone else, then put in more time. if
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you
Put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay, this is sitting here, Angela. Tell us a little bit about that, you and Janet.
This is actually a painting, but this is the painting of Janet. And you're on, is this Phantom? This is on
Yes,
Phantom.
that's Phantom.
So her old Appaloosa. And you're in your mounted shooting gear. So tell them about mounted shooting. So this is another thing that is
That
really
looks pretty
cool.
darn cool.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so high school rodeo came and went, college came and went, and then I got married, started my family, and then we got invited to wagon trains. So then we started driving horses in wagon trains. We camped out at Bozeman. We were doing a reenactment. Angela was with us.
So the wagon train was a month long across the state of Montana.
Wow.
So when
did
we
2
came
weeks.
into Bozeman, was it in Bozeman where you
Fort Smith.
Fort Smith.
That is where we started. But we came into Bozeman. They were having a mounted shooting competition. I'd never seen it. So I said to myself, okay, this is an event I've never done before.
I could do this.
I want to try it. I want to do
You're
it.
shooting
It's fast.
balloons while you're running on a horse.
Yeah. Single action 45. Pull the hammer back each time. 2 guns. And
have
they're
to
just
switch guns.
blanks. They're just
Okay.
blanks. So you're holding the reins with one hand and the other hand is shooting the gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull back, bang, you know.
Pull back. But as you're running, you have to do it pretty fast.
Yeah, it's a timed event. So
It's
I'm
Annie Oakley right here.
So you're
Yeah, and then you have to holster that gun after you shoot 5 and pull the other one out.
While you're
and shoot
turning a
another
barrel.
5.
You do that while you're turning a barrel. You put your gun in, grab the other gun while you're turning a barrel, and then you do what's called the rundown, which is a straight line, run as fast as you can, bam, 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 bam.
Wow.
So, you know, I had to try it.
She had to try it.
Was not familiar with guns that much, but I could ride horses. So there you go.
So you learned guns
Do you still ride?
I do.
Wow.
She does horse riding lessons in Park City. Or no,
Trail
rides,
rides. I
trail
just did
rides.
2 trail rides today. Yeah.
And so you live in Park City
Yeah.
and
so
have
drove down
horses there.
Yeah, so I do that now. And then I do other adventures, and it doesn't quit because I just keep going.
But you still make it back for the Fiesta Days rodeo. I would.
This is still home.
We actually did a few years ago. We did a pre-rodeo exhibition with mounted shooting that my sister, Angela's mother, Julie, and I put on.
Wow.
And we went out and shot guns as a pre-rodeo
show. Yeah. I did the music for that.
Can you do it again?
Right?
It's seriously fun. It's seriously
We should get
cool.
them next year to do it.
And there's some people that do long rifle.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do it also? Have they involved you ever?
No.
No?
I do.
I think she's excited about
know,
it.
she is
feel like we need to
excited.
teach this one.
She could
I
do
think
it.
she got it.
Angela could do it without the hitch.
Yeah,
She said,
So did your sister do it too?
She did
yeah.
it too, and it was really fun to do the Fiesta Days rodeo and do that. So now I just came back a couple of days ago from Piowa, which is out by Oakley,
Okay.
and my granddaughter. Now my daughter rides and shoots. My granddaughter, she was 16, amazing. She's
competing
smoking.
now.
She is competing with the top levels, and she just started riding this horse. So it's really fun.
It's just in the genes.
Yeah.
I just feel like you're just teaching them.
Too cool.
What does she do? Does she do barrels or does she do the gun
does
shooting?
shooting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys, we need to bring this. We need to bring this to Spanish again.
They have competitions in Spanish Fork, but they're
but not to the rodeo.
not to the rodeo. But they need to do the pre-show again because it's really fun to watch.
Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Oh,
Well, you're just
so
like,
cool,
there's so
yes.
many stories here.
I
feel like we
know.
need to
So
have her
nice
back.
to meet you.
Thank you
Very
for
cool.
coming.
Yes.
That's really
Certainly
awesome.
welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
There's more studio chatter coming up. Welcome back. All this talk about Fiesta Days is getting us very excited. Are you excited?
Yes, I feel like we started out the show and I was trying to feel the excitement, right? And now by the end, it's like, I feel it.
It is.
Right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You need to go to the play,
Yes. Buy your tickets, right?
buy your tickets for Matilda.
Just her singing a little bit, guys, little
got me
chills up my spine,
excited.
right? I love that. I love to feel that.
And it's like that happy energy that they both have. I'm like, oh, I want to go to that
Yeah,
just
I need
to
a
watch
piece
you
of that.
two.
But how amazing, like 200 plus people audition for it. We have a
That's
great
pretty amazing,
community
right?
theater. Yeah, we really do. But your
Okay,
aunt,
your aunt.
I am dying.
All we
I
needed,
want to be her.
we needed a campfire right here.
We did.
And anyways, there's lots of stories.
need to have her
Story
back.
time with Janet. Yeah,
We do.
It's fun, and
She is legendary.
She really is.
yeah,
Amazing.
her and my mom. Like whenever we go places, we're in. I mean, when we were on the Bozeman Trail, we got a picture with the governor there. They're like, oh, and there's a picture of us on our wagons. And I'm there too. There's just 3 of us, 3 ladies, 2 wagons going across Montana. Okay, we did all that by ourselves, like no men in our camp. And a photographer took our picture from kind of far away because it was kind of a cool scene. They sell that picture in West Yellowstone at the gift shop.
No.
I'm not
I'm going to
kidding.
go there to buy
No,
it.
I died because we were in the gift shop and I'm like,
That's us.
that's us.
Stop it.
You have to bring it.
I need to go. I
need to bring
I need
it.
to go buy it, and I need to.
Wait, you didn't buy it? No. You're like, wait, you want royalties.
I would have been like, do I need 10 or 20? I'm going to give them
I
out
know.
for Christmas.
Yeah, but it was. So he
So
sells
neat.
it. It's like a
So neat. Yeah, I feel like we need to have her back again. Like maybe
Yeah.
your mom and her.
That is like
They're
beyond Fiesta Days memories.
Yeah, that
That's
is.
crazy.
That's just
Yeah, they
true
just
Spanish
it just
horse.
grew. It's like a tree that just grew and just it doesn't stop. I'm like, she's a grandma and she's like, let's go on another adventure.
I love that. I know. Do you want to hear our next one? I thought that was so sweet.
Wow.
Yep.
What a neat lady.
So she's just had a lifetime,
Totally,
right,
you
of
can tell.
experience. And then
So
you
many
have
stories.
The little ladies, just
They're so-
starting their like amazing
cute,
adventures.
right?
They are so darling. So
And I love
darling.
the wave, and then she's like, at the winter one, I was doing
winter
this,
one, doing
and I
this.
forgot my gloves. Oh. But just what poised, sweet girls.
And
like really.
I actually went to the pageant, so got to watch their talents on stage. So very poised, super, super talented. They are amazing dancers, and I'm sure they answered
Just
their
humble and
questions
sweet and-
just the same in interviews. So yeah,
Natasha.
gracious and service-oriented girls. So
I think it's
congratulations to them.
impressive to see
Very.
girls that young. I mean, I'm
Trying to do
impressed.
that.
I'm impressed with the way that they were in the interview, even here. Just,
I know, like could just speak on their toes and had
I mean,
all
my,
about
my
themselves.
teenage girl doesn't.
No.
She could get some
You're
lessons
like,
from
"Hey,
those
talk
girls.
now. They just asked you something.
What do you like to do? Yes, serve your community. No, you don't like to backtalk your mom.
I mean, and that's just a representation of several of the girls that were even at the competition.
Yeah.
So there was, 20
amazing.
something of them. So yeah, it
Okay,
was
and then Boot Barn,
awesome.
guys. I feel like I
Okay,
need the sparkle boots.
well, we love retail. let's be honest.
One of our favorites.
Yes. We're like, we'll
Yes.
have that sparkly thing and that sparkly thing, and then
I tried
all
on the boots off screen, and wow, they made me so happy.
I feel like Fiesta Days, though, is that time where you're like, hey, I'm not a real cowgirl, but I can be.
right.
I can be for the 24.
Like how she had her sparkly little scarf, and I was like, if I did that, I would look like a real
This
cowgirl.
is like the dream of the little girl that likes to dress up that continues.
Yeah,
You can
right.
dress up for Fiesta Days.
But everyone
You should.
does, right? They go to the rodeo, and all of a sudden the boots come out, and the Wranglers, and yeah.
I believe though that that's the one thing. Well, not the one thing, but you can justify Western attire like. It never really goes out of style. Like you
This
can
is true.
buy a nice straw hat, or you can buy a nice hat.
Like my hat,
or a
I've had
nice
this
pair
for
of boots.
10, 15 years,
Exactly.
right?
You can.
Yep.
That's what you tell your husband, right?
You do.
You can have it for.
Until
then you
the
can have
next
multiple
bling
stacked
thing
up.
comes out, and you're like,
Right.
I would have that forever.
But like my belt, I bought that like 3 or 4 years
My
ago.
mom used to
at
say,
Reigns.
"You're never going to see that again." And then I'd have like FOMO. Oh,
Yeah, hoarding, hoarding.
yes, it's total hoarding, and it's okay.
But at Boot Barn, there's like all different prices, so you can go hoard a little bit there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can a little or a lot. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Whatever you choose.
Thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the conversation. We appreciate your sharing our program with your friends.